Hello everyone, Nick here, and I am the Tipsy Tarot, and today I just kind of want to give you a small video of a deck that I am so intrigued of reading with, and I think that this is going to be like a really awesome deck to have to learn a different style of a very old deck. So have you ever tried to read with the Marseille deck before? I am having a hard time when it has to do with reading pip decks. And then we have the Rider-Waite Smith, which is a classic, more American style, or it's more American popular. It's popular more in America than the Marseille is. But here is the Rider-Waite Smith. And what happens if we took the Rider-Waite Smith and the Marseille and combined it together and gave you the Rider-Marseille Tarot deck? How freaking amazing is this? Not only do I think that you are going to, be able to read this beautifully because it is in Rider-Waite Smith form, but also the fact that it is very Marseille-like. And so I think that this might be a fantastic gateway into reading Marseille decks, because I think the symbolism of some of these cards are really going to relate to Marseille as well. And I think that the more you start using this deck, the more that you might start understanding how the Marseille deck works. So I'm going to zoom in, and we are going to dive into this amazing deck. So I did get this deck by Artisan Tarot, www.artisantarot.com. I'll put down that link below. And it was a pretty inexpensive deck. I'm definitely going to tell you that. But it came pretty fast as well. So I'm not quite sure whereabouts. I don't remember where it came from. But it's not. I am number 571 out of 1,000. So going with the cards or the box itself, it's just a flip top, nothing super special of it. The back says the Rider-Marseille Tarot is a 78 card deck that harmoniously invites the Rider-Waite Smith and Tarot of Marseille traditions. The artwork bridges two iconic eras of tarot symbolism. So, in America, the majority of tarot readers use Rider-Waite Smith. I know in Italy, they usually use the Marseille, and now we have a combination. Look how amazing that magician is. You get the symbolism of the cups, the pentacle, but at the same time, you get the Marseille style. How amazing. Going with the cardstock too, it's this beautiful linen texture to it. You can actually see the linen pattern on it too. Very good bounce back. It's one of those a little bit more on the slippery end of things, but overall, it's amazing. Very good quality. Reminds me a little bit of like US game style cardstock, where it's like has that super bendy slipperiness to it. So there is the Emperor. So here's the thing, if you look at the Emperor, you have the Empress, which is the 3, correct? And then look how they did the 4 here. It's not the V in the I. Hierophant, Lovers. So I absolutely I'm loving the artwork. It is completely Marseille style. Now, I know the deck that I showed you is not quite Marseille style. I know this is a different style based off of Marseille. This is a deck that I actually got in Italy. And it's this is the deck that this one is. But basically what I wanted to show you is more of just like the pip style. of the cups and the wands and all of that. So I know this isn't exactly Marseille, so don't come at me in the comments, but I just kind of wanted to show, you know, Marseille is a pip deck, so that is a pip deck style, and then we're taking Rider-Waite Smith and we're creating such a beautiful combination here. Look at that. I think this is going to be one of my favorite decks. I think that this deck is going to read very, very different. I think that this might actually be you know, when a lot of people put a lot of love into a deck, and the thought process and the way that they decided to create things, and I think taking two magical style decks and putting it all in one is going to give such a high vibrational, intuitive reading. Just the way that it just looks, the way that the face features are, like, you can absolutely tell that that is the Nine of Wands. Yeah. 10 of Wands. And I think the more that you would read with this deck, the more that you are going to feel comfortable with a normal Marseille. Because it's showing the cups, right? In different ways. And I think that after a while, I will be able to see these cups, visualize it as the card of a Rider-Waite Smith, and then be able to read Marseille. Which, I don't know. This is just my point of view, what I think, you know, how the human brain works in memory. But it's just absolutely stunning. Like, look at this. I love how they took the symbolism from, in the elements from each card or each, you know, suit that is in the Marseille, and incorporated that in with this deck. Instead of using normal swords, they're still using the swords here. But like, how awesome is that? It just helps you give an idea. How amazing. You got the 7 right there. And then here's 2 Rider-Waite Smith swords right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So cool. Okay, you got 8. 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't see the, maybe that's the 8 right there. 9. Look at that. And you got 2 Rider-Waite Smith swords in between. So it's just a very awesome and unique style. This deck has been out for quite a bit. I am definitely not someone... Okay, so now we got Rider-Waite Smith Pentacles. I wonder if it's going to show... Maybe not. Looks like we're still in just the normal Rider-Waite Smith Pentacles situation. Which I think in Pip, they're just a little bit more, yeah, they're a little bit more of like a coin. So I kind of wish that they did that, because if I remember correctly, as I was looking at the Magician, yeah, you had the Marseille coin. Just paying attention to detail. That's all. That's just me. Don't know why I do it. Don't ask. I just pay attention to useless information sometimes. Now look at these cards that we have. Okay, so if you haven't noticed, the only thing that I am not seeing, and maybe it's not in this deck. Oh my gosh. It's right here. The Fool. I was like, where the hell's the Fool? It is still in my box. But we have 2 cards here, which I thought was also very, very special. You have Rider-Waite and you have Pixie. How cool is that? You have Pamela Coleman-Smith, and then you have Rider-Waite. But it would be cool. I don't know who created the Marseille deck, but it would be Really, really cool if they had him kind of drawn on here too, since it's a combination of both. But this is what I wanted to show you all. This is a very quick video that I wanted to create because I just think that this is an amazing deck that really needs to be shown. I'm going to take both of the creator cards out. The back is also that classic Rider-Waite Smith, right? Oh, no, I guess those backings don't have it. But it's that classic Rider-Waite Smith that you usually see. What is it called? The 1902. Wow, this shuffles like butter. This card stock's gonna last. Oh yeah, very beautiful. Well, this is all I have to show you. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure that you subscribe, like, and comment on my page so you can stay updated in later videos. I'll put down the website on the description box below so you can check that out. Artisan Tarot definitely does more than just create their own decks. They sell other people's decks too worldwide in case you're not able to get it delivered from the creator itself. They also carry a lot of different decks that you could probably get on hand. So thank you so much for watching. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.